All right, my people, welcome back. Good news. Igboho's 500 billion naira suit, court tells AGF DSS to respond September 7th. All right, my people, the news and details. Well, on to this, the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, has a September 7th date to respond to a suit filed against him, Chief Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho. Well, the Department of State Security Services, DSS, co-joined in the suit seeking the enforcement of Adeyemo's fundamental rights as the same date to appear before an Oyo State High Court in Ibadan. Well, onto this, the news agency of Nigeria NAN reports that Igboho filed a 500 billion naira suit against the AGF, the DSS, over unlawful invasion of his residence on July 1st when his property were damaged and some occupants killed. Also joined in the suit filed by his counsel, Mr. Yomi Aliyu San, is the Director of State Security Services, Oyo State. The court had on August 4th granted an ex parte application restraining the DSS and AGF from arresting, intimidating, and blocking Sunday Igboho's bank accounts. All right, at the resumed hearing of the case on Monday, AGF's counsel, Mr. Simon Enoch, told the court that he was not ready to proceed on the matter. Enoch said that the applicant just served him with a counter affidavit to the preliminary objection challenging the court's jurisdiction and the motion on notice filed on the matter by the AGF. The AGF's counsel also told the court that court rules permitted him to respond within 7 days and then urged the court to grant him an adjournment in the interest of justice. He also prayed the court to vacate the order restraining the arrest, intimidation, and blocking of Igboho's bank account, adding that the order should have a lifespan of 7 days rather than being perpetual. In his argument counsel to DSS, Mr. T. Nuruddin said that the applicant was yet to serve any counter affidavit on his client and that the procedures of service must be observed for fair hearing. Igboho's counsel, Aliyu San, leading Mr. Kola Olawoye San and then Mr. Dikbo Olashope San, objected to granting of an adjournment. Aliyu said that the AGF was served since August 25th and then only needed 5 days to respond to the counter affidavit and urged the court not to grant the adjournment sought. In his ruling, Presiding Justice Ladiran Akintola noted that the rules on enforcement of fundamental human rights suits do not accommodate luxury of time because the life of the applicant was at stake. Meanwhile, Akintola adjourned the case to September 7th for hearing of all applications and then extended his order to interim injunction restraining Igboho's arrest and blocking of his account. All right, okay, and then that has been it. Okay, Akintola adjourned the court to September 7th for hearing, and this is what had been gathered so far. My people, this is another one. Well, the moment good governance returned to Nigeria, he and his collaborators in this APC government should be tried for treasonable felony. All right, and then this is what Adebayo Duro-Dola has said onto this. And then he continued by saying that the act of using the DSS to protect foreign herdsmen who he deliberately invited into the country to cause mayhem in case he lose election in 2015 and then had been pretending they were foreign herdsmen who migrated to the country for the purpose of grazing, whereas their mission was to come and wage war on Nigerians. If he lost election, likewise the fact that he created Boko Haram in 2011 to destabilize Jonathan's government are all acts of treason. All right, my people, well, according to what Adebayo Durodola has said so far, he has said that the moment good governance return to Nigeria, the so-called AGF and the federal government, talking about the presidency, the regime of Buhari, will have to be tried for treasonable felony. And that's exactly what we have seen so far. A lot of things had actually gone wrong in the country. Well, according to what has been gathered, so it has been said that Igboho, onto Sunday Igboho's matter, court also rejected Malami's request to vacate restraining order. Well, a lot of things are going on right now. Well, onto this, Igboho's 500 billion naira suit, court as tells AGF DSS to respond by September 7th. That is another serious one. I think this is a very great one for Chief Sunday Igboho right now as we speak, because as it stands right now, there is no going back. That is to tell you that the Yoruba race is approaching a greater height. Let's use that word, is approaching a greater height. And then as it stands right now, my people, everybody needs to be prayerful unto this, because this set of Fulani Caliphate, they are very strong people. They don't have good agenda towards the Yoruba nation, and there is nothing prayers cannot do. God is bigger than every enemy of our soul, and that's exactly what we have seen so far onto this one. Well, majority of people have actually reacted onto this in one way or the other. Well, jubilations everywhere right now as court gives order for AGF DSS to respond to the 500 billion naira suit against AGF by Chief Sunday Igboho. Well, and I think this had been overflogged before now. A lot of damages was caused earlier in Chief Sunday Igboho's apartment, and as it is right now, Chief Sunday Igboho has sued the federal government, most especially the AGF DSS, of 500 billion naira for the damages caused in his house. Well, I think the news agency of Nigeria now has reported that Igboho filed a 500 billion naira suit against the AGF, the DSS, over unlawful invasion of his residence on that date. That date we cannot forget, July 1st, when his property were damaged and some occupants killed. That's another it's a very bad one. Well, it's only the good Lord that will fight for his people. The good Lord will fight for the innocent ones. And this time around, no going back. They have to face it come September 7th. 2021. All right, my people, that has been it on this one. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, my people, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you have not subscribed though. Thanks and God bless.